Touchdown this year for the Raiders. Fell behind, a lot of 3rd and 8s. Just didn't look prepared. Bad on 3rd down, 3 of 12, 11 penalties. And Atlanta remains my Bermuda Triangle. I bet them they lose. I stay away, they win. Raiders meet Atlanta.
Dolphins at Jets.
Refuel this jet. Just fire everybody. Trade Darnold, fire Gase. What a mess. It was actually the first game this season that Sam Darnold had all of his receivers. They scored a field goal on their opening drive and did not score in the rest of the games. They had 3 points against the Dolphins this year in 2 games. 3 points.
Cardinals at Patriots.
Youth versus wisdom. 6 penalties by the Cardinals. They now lead the NFL in total penalties. Talented, but young and mistake-prone. Kyler Murray, 67 passer rating. And the Patriots offense won despite a season low in yards, 180, and passing yards, 69.
Panthers at Vikings.
Buy Panthers stock. I really like this team. I know they lost, but they have 6 losses by 1 possession under Matt Rule. They are rebuilding the defense. And this kid, Jeremy Chin, rookie safety, 2 fumble recoveries, returned for a touchdown on consecutive plays. Again, they drafted well. You don't have to win games to impress me. I love what I see with Carolina. Not surprised. That's why Teddy Bridgewater would work. Moves the chains, coachable, doesn't make big mistakes. Really should have won that game yesterday. They missed a 54-yarder to win it.
Browns at Jaguars.
Least impressive win. Baker Mayfield, 4 straight games with fewer than 20 completions. Listen, Cleveland's kind of figured out a way to do it. We're going to run it. We're not going to put Baker in a situation to throw on 3rd and long. In fact, off play action, if you take play action passes away from Baker Mayfield, he's just going to drop and throw. He's near the bottom of the NFL, but Kevin Stefanski, to his credit, has figured out what they do. They run it, they keep quiet, and they play as good a defense as their personnel allows.
Titans at Colts.
Remember the Titans. 8-3, first place. This is the team last year that shocked Baltimore. They've won 3 of their last 4. Derrick Henry leads the NFL in rushing. Ryan Tannehill, 8 straight games with a touchdown pass. So, you listen, they had a couple of stinkers. That game against the Bengals, pretend it didn't happen. But, boy, Indianapolis is physical, and they just punched them right in the forehead.
Giants at Bengals.
Won 3 straight. And during that streak, the Giants are +7 in turnover differential. They've held the lead in the 4th quarter in 7 straight games. They have not lost a game by more than 1 possession since week 3. Again, they're well coached. They're not terribly explosive on offense. And let's keep our fingers crossed on Daniel Jones. He got hurt, and the second half was just get out of there, survival, ugly second half of the Giants.
Chargers at Bills.
This is Linsanity. Anthony Lynn's in trouble. Justin Herbert's too good to be 2-8. The play calling at the end of the game, they called a running play at the goal line with no timeouts and down by 2 scores in the final minute. Their 3 wins are against the 3 worst teams in the league, Jets, Jags, Bengals. Anthony Lynn's a nice guy. He's got some presence and alpha, but it's not working, and they just look really challenged in the second half of games.
49ers at Rams.
That looked awful. 4 total turnovers. Jared Goff's season low in completions, touchdown passes, passer rating was 52.9. And it should be noted, Sean McVay called him out. Sean McVay tends to be very pro player. So when Sean he's had 6 picks and 5 fumbles in the last 4 weeks. So Goff right now is a turnover mess.
Saints at Broncos.
Broncos deserve that. Quarterback room got wiped out by COVID-19. I feel bad for players, but in the end, the NFL said, listen, we have protocols and rules. Follow them. They didn't, made an example of them.
Chiefs at Buccaneers.
Foot off gas. Listen, that thing was 17-0 at the end of the first quarter, and it had 48-8 written all over it or something. But, I will say this. Tampa Bay in the second half, I thought, did a pretty good job. A little bit of an offensive identity. They shortened some of the routes. Tom was throwing to Fournette, Ronald Jones. I did think in the second half, the offensive system was more geared toward what Tom does, under 20-yard throws.
Bears at Packers.
Time to hibernate. Bears trailed 27-3 in the first half, coming off a bye. No direction. Light Matt Nagy